Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I have got some fab products from Let's Resin which I would like to use today. Now the first one is a resin kit with a heat gun. Now this is the one where you can make like the waves on coasters and things like that. So this has got the ocean white epoxy resin pigment in, which I've been wanting to try, which is lovely. This one comes with two-part epoxy. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so you just mix the same amount of A and B in there. So we've got that. We have, let me just pop that one out of the way, got some little pipette things in there for mixing. We've got some gloves. I think this is mica powders in there, so we've got some beautiful colours in there. And we've got some, oh look, we've got some lovely little tools. Oopsie daisy, bop it on my nose. This is a little spatula, so that's sort of like, it's a silicone one, which is great, so that's going to come in handy. Oops, let's stand you up. We have got some little plastic container things for mixing, and we've got 4 lovely measuring jugs which are 100 mils each. And then we have, I think we have some little popsicle sticks there for stirring. And we also have the heat gun, which looks lovely. Let's have a little peek. Let's pop this out. So, oh, it's a lovely yellow one. So this is an American plug, but I do have an adapter because I'm in Europe. So we all have got different plugs. Oh, look at that funky yellow one. That's lovely. So I'm not going to be using the heat gun today. I'm just showing you what we've got in here because I've got the fast cure resin and I've got this lovely kit as well. And what I wanted to try and do today, let me just pop these back. I want to make some like little, I wanted to use this actually, the ocean white. So what I want to do, I'm going to pop these back. Shall I use some of these? I'm going to pop those there. I might use those. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one out, and then this is the other one we've got, which is the fast cure. Now this can be demolded after 4 hours. It's bubble free, crystal clear, self-leveling formula, and it's mold friendly. So this is what we are going to be using today. So let's have a little peek. Oh, there's all sorts of bits in here. Oh, more measuring cups. These are fabulous. Right, this is 8 ounce fluid ounces. This is the US ones. Oh, we got some more of these. Fabulous. So we've got some cups. We have some dye in there. Let's resin dye. So we have blue, we have a red one, we have a purple one, a white one. That looks a funky one. That looks that's a lemon yellow. And then we have, oh, fluorescent green. Oh, that looks good. Right, I might use those as well. Some lovely gloves. These are really nice gloves. Oh, a little stirry stick. Fabulous, that's what I need. And we have got the 2-part fast cure. So it is, so you can demold after 4 hours, but it's fully cure after 8 to 10 hours. So this is a 1-to-1 ratio. So we've got the A and we've got the B. So what I will do, pop that to the side for a second. The other thing that I would like to make, I have got these lovely molds. Now these are coaster molds. Now these are all from Let's Resin. So we have square ones. Let me just move myself over a little bit. We have square ones and a little square one. So these ones will stack like on the side. So we have 5 on these. So we have 5 little square molds and a holder. We have this one, which is the hexagon one, which I think I'm going to use today because I want to try and do some flower molds, flower coasters. I was going to do some of the sort of like waves, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite confident enough yet. I want to give this a go and see how that works. And then we have the little holder. So I presume these just go in like that when they're made and slide down. So we need to fill up the little holes and the little top bit. So that's what one we're going to do today. And then we've got these beautiful little circles with the holder on there. So what I am going to do, I am going to mix up some of the fast cure resin, pop my gloves on, get myself ready, and then we can start making it. Because it's a 4-hour demolding, which we can sort of like do, I can finish this video off, so it won't take too long. So these will be great. So I'm going to use these, mix that up, and then I will be back. So 2 seconds. Okay guys, so I've mixed up my resin. I've done it in this pot because I did measure this up here, but I went too far on A, and I wouldn't have enough, they wouldn't be big enough, so I've actually popped it all into here. So that's all mixed up lovely. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to just take a little bit out and mix it with the white, with this one, so we can do the little swirly whirlies. Now I'm just wondering whether I can do it in this one, whether that's going to be too big. We will see. Let's just give it a go anyway. It's my first go at doing this, so I haven't got a clue how it's going to come out because I've not used the white before. Do you think that's enough? Let's see. Now this stuff, I did open this up because it's quite thick, so I'm just going to pop, not actually quite sure, it's sort of like trial and error for me. So I'm just going to pop a little squidge in there. You can see it's very, very thick and quite pigmented, you know what I mean. So I'm just going to give that a stir. Can you see, doesn't that look lovely? So let's just stir that around. Do you think that's enough? I think you need to give it quite a big stir. That should be enough. I think it makes it quite heavy, so I'm just going to stir this around so it sort of like sits for a minute, because I think you sort of like have to bring it up to a certain temperature, but I don't have a thermometer, so I'm just gonna mix it up and leave it for a minute while we pour in the clear resin, and then I'm going to add some drops of the colour, the resin dye. So there we go. I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to just pop that to the side. It's warming up nicely. I've stirred that up for 5 minutes. Now let me just get rid of these blobs of resin so I don't get sticky everywhere. Let's just pop that down. Now I'm going to use these lovely hexagon ones. So we do get 5, so make sure I am in view for you. I've just gone just a little bit closer, so I'm hoping that's good. Oh look, we can fit them in like that, can't we? You don't have to be perfect. They're not going to be perfect. Now I've got these little dies here, but I've already got the bigger one, so I'm going to use these because these are open. I was going to use the little one, but they're not open, so I'm just going to save those and use the opened ones. So I've got the violet, the peach red, I have the peacock blue, and I have the sky blue. So all I'm going to do is add in, just make sure this is flat. Let me just come down here just a little bit like that, so I don't need that. Just going to pour a little bit of this in each one so that they can level off. Let me just get my little spatula thingamajig. So I'm hoping this is going to be enough resin. I really don't know. I did 9 ounces in the end. May not be enough to do the actual stand, but we shall see. Let's see how it goes. I can always mix them up and do the stand later because I want that sort of quite clear. Let's have a go. See where we're at. Right, what's that like? Mix this up. You have to excuse me because I haven't done this before. So this is, well, not with the epoxy and the coasters. So if you haven't done it before, you can see how it goes. Give it a go, see how easy it is. When I watch videos, they make it look so easy. You must have your window, a mask and everything on, So I do apologise. My balcony door is wide open, so if you can hear the gardener out there, I do apologise. I couldn't stop because I'd already mixed up the resin. Now I can see a bubble in there. I'm just going to go over it with my heat gun just for a second. Okay, I'm going to just go around the edge because I can see some little bubbles in here. Just going to go round like this before I put the dye in them. There's a little bubble there. Might take a little bit out of this one actually and just pop it in that one. This one's quite full and I've got to put the colour in yet. Look at that. Okay, that should do. Take that off. That should be okay. I think that should be okay. I'm sure I will probably get bubbles or things like that unless they disperse, but we shall see. Did I already do that one? Don't think so. Okay, let's pop that down. Okay, give it a little tap like that. Oh, okay, right, now a little bit of colour. So shall we go with, let's go with a little bit of purple. Actually, what I was going to do, which I didn't do, was add in, I've got these little coloured, little sort of, I didn't want them to be glittery, but I just wanted to pop something in the middle. Maybe I should have actually mixed it with a little bit of resin. But what I'm going to do, this might probably go completely wrong, but I'm going to just tap a few in the middle. Well, as middle as I can get it. There we go. Let's see. Now I'm going to put these around. You will have just a few little bits like this. Let's say do 5. Go. I'm going to sort of like mix them around in a minute anyway. Maybe I should have put the glitter in afterwards. Oh well, it's all learning, isn't it? So that's the purple. Oh, I like them looking like that already. Now we've got this lovely peacock blue, which has got a sort of a greeny tinge to it. Let's just go in between the purpley bits. There we go. Gosh, this is a hard bottle. Oops. And there's a little extra one on there. Sorry if my arm is in the way. Oops. That's left-handed, you can tell. Look at it, how wibbly-wobbly that one was. Oh, don't they look lovely like that? Shall we add a little bit of blue? Or shall I leave it like that? I quite like that. That's fabulous, isn't it? I'm going to add blue because I'm going to add it right in the middle of the green, actually. So it looks peacocky then, doesn't it? although I will be swirling them just a fraction. Go. Fabulous! Look at that. Oh, how exciting! How exciting! Right, I have a cocktail stick. So what shall we do? Shall I just... It's a shame to sort of mix them up now, isn't it? But I'm going to just swirl it round like that. Shall I wipe that off? I can feel it actually getting quite thick already. Not sure whether that's because I heated it. Oops. Shall I just pour this in? Just from each little point of the hexagon. I'm just sort of wiping it off as I do that. There we go, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? These little glittery bits have spread out quite a long way. Oops, did I miss one? I'm going to pop one in there. Oh, popped. A little bit of glitter there. I don't really want you over there, so you're going to have to come back. There we go. Oh, they actually go in quite easily. Right, let's just... There's a couple of bubbles in there. Oops. Okay, look at that. I think they look absolutely gorgeous. I think I might come in just a little bit. Am I a little bit too far out? There we go. Let's just come in a little bit. Right, my attempt at going to be pouring some of this white in there. I'm hoping it's white enough. It should be, shouldn't it? Now, this is either going to be a bit of a disaster or it's going to look quite nice. So, shall we just do like, well, I've seen people do it and they do it so well. So, I'm going to give Jess a try. I normally put it in sort of like a little piping bag, but look at me. Oh my gosh, it's a bit dribbly. It doesn't matter. It's all trial and error, isn't it? I think next time I do it, I will probably pop it into sort of like a little pipey bag thing. Because this is coming out really quite too thick and heavy. But might look nice. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Let's get our little cocktail stick. Let's get a clean piece of tissue. And then we will go through like this, I think. Did I go down through this middle bit? Just like that. Oh, I hope it doesn't sit on the bottom of it. because it felt quite heavy. I think I might have needed it just a little bit thinner. But we shall see, won't we? We shall see at the end. Which way did I do it? Like this. Did I do that one? I think I already did that one. I'm loving it. I like it on this side. So let's just hope it looks just as good on the other side. Oh, look at that. Okay, last one. Let's go down through that bit. Through there. Through there. Gosh, they're so pretty. Loving the colours. They're very sort of peacocky, aren't they? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I think what I might do is I might just mix up a little bit more of the clear and just pop it into this. I might pop a little bit of the glitter in the bottom, but a bit of the clear on there. And then I will be back so that they all set at the same time. So there we go, guys. See you in a bit. Okay, so I am back with them now. I think they've gone quite hard. It's been about 5 hours. So I did think they would spread a little bit more than they'd have, but they've stayed quite small. But if I look on the back, I do have sort of like blobby bits. But I think, but they still look really lovely under there. So let's give it a go. They are still a little bit soft, but oh, I don't know, they're quite good. I'm going to just take one out and just have a look. Let's just see. Let's just take it out. I'm a bit nervous about this. Look at that. Okay, so a little bit wibbly wobbly, but not bad for my first attempt, is it? I'm liking the clear with it. I wonder if I put a darker background or something on it. Let's just see. That's the first one. So that's the sort of difference between the sort of like top and the bottom. Let's open them up and find out anyway. I did do an extra one or, because I made up some resin, because I made the little stand to pop it in. Not quite sure whether that's going to be ready to demold yet, but we shall see. So let's just see what these are like. Oh, I do love them. Oh, I think give myself a little few more times to practice, and I think I will have some quite nice flowers, because look at these. I think they've come out really, really lovely. A little bit of practice. Practice, practice. That's what we need, isn't it? So let's see. Now, whether I will put a dark background on any of these, I'm not sure. So this is where, oops, I've got little bits on my hands. I really should be wearing my gloves, actually. I thought they were, should be okay. This is where I blobbed it in. But I think that looks lovely. Can you see? Oh, I think I did a good job. I will keep them proudly on my table for my first attempt at making coasters. So let's just unpop them. These are lovely, lovely molds. Look at that, that's lovely. Oh, look at that one. Oh, they're little sort of funny shaped flowers, aren't they? Oh, how lovely though. I do love the colours. Colours are beautiful. So let's have a look. So this is the last one, because we get five coasters and a little sort of coaster holder. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they've all got this little sort of little funny bit at the side, haven't they? But look at that. I just think they are lovely. So you can see the petals. So I'm not far away from getting a nice flower. Definitely going to give this another go. Loving the colours. Absolutely loving the colours. Now, Do you think I should attempt opening this up? Not sure, because look, that is still quite wobbly, so I might just leave that. Now I'm going to pop these over here a little bit, because what I did an extra one, which is here. This is my lovely little contraption, which is a Mod Podge little container. So with the leftover bits, I made another one, but I didn't really like how it came out, so I made it into like a little bowl, and I just used that as like a little thing to shape it. Let's see, this is just some craft tape that I stuck it down with. That was the underside, so it's not the best, is it? But look at that. It's a little bowl. I thought I'd pop it on there and I can keep my little trinket bits in there. Trinklets? Little trinkets in there. Look at that. So yeah, it came out a bit funny, didn't it? I thought the ink, I didn't do very well on the ink, so, but again, learning, that's the main thing. And this is what I did with the leftover white. These are little things that I had left over from another project that I was doing, and I just popped the white in there with some of the glitter on there. And what I'm thinking, I might just pop some clear resin over the top of this. It is dry, so it was just sort of like flat and dry. Look, we've got a few little bubbly bits in there, I think, little holes. But I think what I might do, pop some clear resin in there and then pop that back in and pop some clear resin over the top, and I think that would make quite a nice little coaster, won't it? I'm not going to let that go to waste, but I think that's really pretty. I do love the white in there, so I didn't want to let that, you know, throw this away. So look at my attempts. Look at my attempts. I think they are fabulous. Loving these. So let's just take these out. So I don't think, I was going to put another colour on the back, but I don't think I will. I'm loving them as they are. Look at that. I think they are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So I will definitely do some more. I've got, again, I've got, like I showed you, I've got the square ones, and these are, this is the stand, so these ones will stand up like that. And then I've got the round ones, which are here, and this is the little round holder, so these obviously slot in like that. But that is lovely, so I will be making those as well. So I'm going to give it another go and see how I get on. But loving them, absolutely loving them. And I, like I said, I'm going to pop them downstairs on my table in their little thing. I will, maybe when I've I'll show you a picture of that at the end of the video. Look at that, I love them. So there we go. So what I used was, I will pop in a link underneath the video, link everything to Let's Resin, because I think their stuff is absolutely fantastic. Loving it. So I'm going to definitely give this a little bit more of a try, and hopefully I will get a little bit better as I practice. And there's my funny little bowl, little trinket bowl. So lovely. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.